think I'm better than you. Nah, I'm just icy. Stand 10 toes and paint, the haters try to indict me. Try to throw their hands up and they try to fight me. And I can't let you take my life. Think I'm better than you. Nah, I'm just icy.
I seen a comment on one of my recent videos. Somebody said they seen me shiver. Well, I mean, I get it. You know, my thermostat is still off, but it's cold as motherfucker in here. So you're gonna see me do one of these. Last night, I'm not gonna lie. When I went to sleep, or when I went to bed, I was shivering. Like my teeth was like, I was doing that shit. I was so cold. But my electricity bill is great. Wow, I was about to say keep it cool, keep it quiet. Sup? No.
This took place in my hometown of Weymouth when I was 14.
Town looks sus as
My friends
hell.
and I decided to go exploring in an abandoned building that was next to some railroad tracks. We figured that we could sneak in through a loading bay that faced the tracks. Our plan was to sneak out at 11 p.m., get there by 11:30, and try and be back at our houses by 1. I will admit that I was scared in the days leading up to it. It was basically unheard of in my town for anyone to do anything remotely risky. But we were young. And
So I don't care if y'all were young. I don't care if y'all was old. I don't care how old you are. Cluck stuff is still cluck stuff. But you said in your town it was unheard of to do what you're about to do. Why y'all gotta be the first couple of people to do it? Huh? Why y'all gotta do it? Jesus, bro. I remember the good old days. You know, when you were bored in the house. You know, you made your own game in the house. Or you watch TV in the house. You play hide and seek in the house. Or you just went to sleep and took a little nap in the house. All I'm saying is, you can still do things in the house. Okay? Now, I get it. It's a different age. It's a different time. You know, things are not what they used to be back in the day. Even a year ago. You know, things change. People change. Never thought the circumstances would have changed you. That was a Party Next Door lyric or like a verse that I think I heard one of Party Next Door's songs. He was like, people change, things change, people change. Never thought the circumstances would have changed you. Which is, yeah, that's real. That's real. No, I'm getting off topic. But yeah, like, I get it though. Like, you know, it's a new age. It's a different time zone. It's a different time period. So what I did when I was younger you may not do now. But you can still do things in the house. Oh, God. Here we go.
We wanted excitement and adventure. I grabbed a couple of flashlights and headed out my door when my family finally fell asleep. As I was walking down to the cafe...
Oh. VR. Like the little headset junk. Do that. Like I said, it's a different time. You know, it's a different age. We're in a time of virtual reality right now, where tech is at an all-time high right now. Now, I've never done virtual VR. I never did that before. It looks dope, but also at the same time it looks scary and sus as hell. But all I'm saying is that you can find adventure and fun and whatever you're trying to feel with, going to the abandoned place and on the railroad tracks, whatever the feels you're trying to get from that, you can get from the VR headset. You feel me? And again, you can get that same feeling in the house.
I heard footsteps approaching quickly from behind me. When I turned around, no one was there.
You got it.
I ignored it, thinking that my mind was playing tricks on me. After about 5 minutes, it happened again. Again, I turned around, and there was nothing.
Jesus.
I finally got to the cafe where we were supposed to meet. My friends Tim and Charlie were already there, so we proceeded with our plan. My heart was pounding in my chest, but I wasn't about to let my friends know that I was scared.
What?
We finally reached the abandoned building. One of the old rusty bay doors was jammed open, just enough for us to slide under it. We entered the building and turned on our flashlights. There was graffiti everywhere. It was obvious that we weren't the only ones that came in here looking for thrills. There was one piece of graffiti that caught my eye. It was a metallic paint that stood out from the rest. It read, "Don't come back."
Enough said.
Hey guys, come check this out. I called out to my friends. I was answered by manic footsteps pounding behind me. I turned, and I saw a tall, skinny man. His eyes were wide open, with a huge ear-to-ear smile. I was frozen to the spot, utterly paralyzed by fear.
Stop freezing.
He threw his head back and cackled. And I just stood there in complete horror and shock, until my friends started screaming at me to run.
Freezing in a clucked situation is no option for me. I only got two options. Really, one. But two options max for me. If I ever find myself in a clucked up situation. And one of those is to haul ass like a mother cluck. But then the other one is to fight. He got two options. I don't know where that third option came from, which is freezing. Like just stopping dead in your tracks. I don't know where that came from. But yeah. And his friend is telling him to go ahead and run. But he's not running himself. In cahoots? Yeah. Sus? Yeah. Where the other friend at? Isn't the three of them? Where the other one at? Huh? Well, he looked black. So I wouldn't be surprised if he already... I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised at all.
That brought me back to reality, and I booked it. As I was approaching the bay door, I still heard the man's footsteps behind me. They were getting louder, and he was closing in. I slid through the door like a baseball player, and as soon as I scrambled to my feet, we made a break for it. But the thing that stuck with me, even to this day, the thing that still chills me to the bone, was the voice that boomed out from the building. Don't come back.
Enough said. You know?
There's always a reason to be afraid.
I forgot he did this. Don't be getting it. That's don't go. That's don't go. I love that. I gotta react to more of his videos. If Unit 522 has more animated videos, let me know. Let me know that in the comment section below, and please leave a link. But so like talking about the video, the voice in the abandoned place said, "Don't come back." Okay, like I get it, right? But like if you don't want people to come, right, then have it completely sealed off from the public. You know? Why would you have like that, like the, I don't know what that was. It looked like a garage or whatever. That space for people to like slide underneath. Why would you have that open like that? Close that. Along with anything and everything that can be closed. Talking about, don't come back. Okay, like you good. Like I got it. Like you signal message received. It's just, you kind of contradicting yourself though. You feel me? Like, yeah, that's all I'm saying. But yeah. So I mean, regardless of what year it is, I feel like no matter what year it is, if you're bored, there's always something to do in the house. And worst come to worst, you can just go to sleep instead of thinking about and coming up with some cluck ideas and then going along with the cluck ideas. That's all I'm saying. Like, there's always something to do in the house. And if you can't find nothing to do, then go to sleep. Take a nap. Because I don't know what to tell you. Or there's this, I forgot what it's called. But there's this, I don't even know if it's on Netflix. But I watched it a couple of months ago. And it was a show called, I forgot what it was called, but it had to do with virtual reality, and it mixed real life with the reality. No, it didn't. Yes, it did. No, it didn't. The reality, I mean, the virtual world looked really real. But it wasn't until like the end, like the very end, like the last episode, they mixed the real life with the VR, which is weird. That's the only thing that kind of scared me to the max. But it's always something to do in the house. It's always something to do in the house. Because you're bored, going to cluck places or having cluck ideas, should never be an option whatsoever. So, yeah. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.